Hey, it's Marcin here from the Wireless Income. I just want to greet you and I want to introduce you to our brand new initiative. It's called Wireless Income University. I mean, why did we create that? I mean, the reason for that is, of course, our mission is to help 1,000 people to reach the point where you create enough wireless income that will allow you to be any way you would love to have this flexibility to travel around the world, meet incredible people, and at the same time make a profitable business. So this will be the place where we will share our strategies, we will share our concepts, our learning, our things that we have tested ourselves, and you will be able to copy that. And here, hopefully, will help you to make some new distinctions, something that will help you get organized a little bit faster and get to the point where you become profitable. Because I know that I'm speaking to some people that haven't made a single dollar online yet. And I know where from that position you would have lots of questions, you might have some doubts, you might kind of doubt yourself as well. Am I good enough? Will I be able to make it happen? There's so many gurus out there, so much information out there. So my job here is to help you organize this information, to help you use it in a little bit more efficient way and create this laser focus that will allow you to kind of get to a point where you will be profitable. And my second objective here is to get you to a point when you wake up early in the morning and you open your email and you've got this fantastic news coming to your inbox. It's called just got paid when you slept. And that really feels incredible. So the first objective is to make you profitable, so you earn more money than you spent. And the second one is just make money when you sleep as well and just enjoy this wireless income created online. And let's today talk a little bit about understanding the traffic, because traffic is also such a vast, such a major field that there are so many people talking about this, and you would have so many confusing messages probably coming your way. I mean, shall I do SEO? Shall I do Facebook? Shall I do Twitter, LinkedIn? Shall I do PPC? Shall I do solo ads? I mean, there are so many options. I just want to clarify some of that and help you that you will be able to focus on one specific activity that will get you to a point where you become profitable. Because let's face it, I mean, the money comes from being a master of a specific area. Money comes to those who are consistent, and money comes to those who are competent. Yep, so we just need to develop an area of competency in a one specific strategy and be really, really good. But let me share with you some of the facts that I want to just show you here, because I used them during my presentation. I presented here in Kuala Lumpur during social media event where I presented together with Microsoft, with Kaspersky, and because they are quite eye-opening, and they also at the end of this statistics, I will encourage you to make a decision here. Because have a look, 61% of US online consumers have made a purchase based on a recommendation from a blog. How powerful is that? And how about yourself? Would you like to be one of those people who write a review, puts at the bottom your affiliate link, and you basically make money when people read through the review and they love what you said, and they make a purchase? Because that's a strong and powerful endorsement how blogs right now are being perceived. I mean, this is authority. This is where you have certain influence, you have following, and people would be buying because you recommend that. And let's move to a little bit more drastic figures, because they will open your eyes. I hope so, and they will stir something inside you. I hope so as well, and they will help you to make a decision. And again, I hope so that will happen. Check it out. 81% never make $100 from blogging. Is that you? Do you want that be you in the next 6-12 months still? Yeah, there are some people who spend lots of time, put lots of hours, they create content, they do lots of different things, and they don't make $100 from blogging. Yep, and there is 9% of people who make enough to sustain their lifestyle on 4 to 6 hours a day blogging. These guys know a little bit more than the previous ones. That's kind of given. Yes, but they're able to sustain their lifestyle from that. So I don't know if that is your goal. If it is, just write it down and kind of have a specific day that you would like that to happen. And let's move to the third category. Third category is 8% earn enough money to be able to support family. So this income is a little bit bigger, because imagine you have a family of your wife and kids. So let's say a family of 4, and you are able to support your family from blogging. Is this your goal? Is this your objective? Is it something that you would like to achieve? If yes, please take a piece of paper, write down the date, write down the specific figure, because that definitely would be a link to a specific figure that you would like to achieve, and make a decision. And here we're having the most scary category, and this one is this 2%. This guy spent 2 hours, 2 hours a day blogging, and make over 150k plus per year blogging from exotic locations. How does it sound? Does it feel comfortable, or does it make you feel uncomfortable at that point already? Because this is a really different level of thinking. This is a really different strategy. This is something that requires, organizing your resources in a specific way, having a formula that works over and over, being surrounded with people, being able to use your time, use your money, and use your resources and create a team that actually allows you to make it happen. This is a really different level of game. This requires different standards. This requires different creativity. This requires different tools and strategies. So I want to invite you here to make a decision what level you would like to play at. Make a decision where you would like to be. Yeah, because that will help you. So let's go further. Let's reflect on something, because there are some major changes happening currently in the environment. I mean, did you know that the past was about shouting the loudest? It was about look at my brand, visit my shop, come over and see what I have, and you were able to create money. I guess no more than like 7-10 years ago, you are able to dominate the whole market, basically being active on TV, radio, newspapers, couple of major newspapers, and you basically dominated the whole market. Is it like that right now? Not at all. The future and the presence as well is about leading tribes. What I mean by tribes, those are the specific tiny niches, like for example, bloggers who are interested to travel the world and meet incredible people. This is a niche. Like for example, KL social media that we did the presentation. There's a small group of people here, a couple of hundred people who belong to that tribe. You would have, let's say, we with Mari used to go to salsa dancing classes here in KL, and again, that will be a small tribe, a small niche of people, Kuala Lumpur salsa dancers. And in each of those categories, you'd have 1-2 names popping up. This would be the key people of influence. I mean, this is a concept borrowed from Daniel Priestley, but incredible idea, and that's definitely reflects very well what's happening to the future. And my question is, what tribes do you belong to, and what tribe would you like to lead? Because if you answer that question, it will be so much easier for you to position yourself, to see who are those people on the top of that niche, who are those people, what do they do, and how can I model them, as Tony Robbins referred that this is the fastest way, this is the biggest shortcut to go to success, through modeling, through checking what those people are doing. And I want to share with you this definition of wealth, like wealth is what you are left with when you have no money. I mean, it's interesting to define wealth and exclude money. For some people, this is like a contradiction. But when you get to think about this, let me ask you a question. Like, for example, do you think if Robert Kiyosaki or Donald Trump loses all the money today, he will be broke for the rest of his life, or he will be able to make money? Yes, he will. He will be able to make high percentage of his money pretty quickly. How come? Because he still has the skills, he has the knowledge, he has the relationship, he has the reputation. So that's what I want to encourage you to work on. Because imagine that you have a skill of driving, let's say, 100 visits a day, or 500 visits a day, or 1,000 visits a day to your blog. Or you have a skill of driving or generating 10, 20, 50 leads a day. Those are transferable skills. You have a knowledge, you have a relationship, you have a reputation. And that's how money is made. So let's move here to something more tangible. I just wanted to give you this concept as a background to everything what we're going to be doing here, because that will help you to position these things in a specific context. So marketing formula consists of 4 different steps. We need traffic, that's obvious. Regardless if you do a business online or offline, we need traffic, we need eyeballs, we need people looking at what we have to offer. If you run a restaurant, you need a certain amount of people visiting your restaurant. Yes, then we need an offer. Like on internet, we need an offer in order to generate leads, in order to exchange that something of value for an email address. And that offer could be an ebook, it could be a video, it could be a training course, it could be a report, it could be lots of different options, but it has to have some value that people will say, hey, I'm very happy to give you my email address and I'm very happy to receive more information because that sounds very tempting to me. So that's how we get to a point of leads. And then we move to follow-up systems. And that's where we introduce you to things like Aweber. This is this automated system that helps you communicate with people, to a big group of people, with a single press of a button. And the follow-up systems are called often autoresponders or maybe even dripping campaigns. Why dripping campaign? Because they drip and drip and drip emails day by day by day. Because it used to be that on average to make a transaction we needed to make 6 exposures. Right now we need to make 16 exposures. So we need to be in touch with customers. And imagine if you were to answer all of those emails. Like I've got on my Aweber way over 1,000 people right now subscribed. So if I was to write to them every single day a couple of messages, I would have a full-time job. But why not to have a system that would generate, that you do those kind of things, would save you time? That could be considered a little bit like outsourcing, but highly automated and predictable and managed with a system. So below that video there is a link for Aweber. Create your Aweber account. I mean, this is only $1 for the first 30 days. Play with that, test it and see, set it up for yourself and see the power of this incredible tool. So let's look at understanding the money equation, because we want to have something predictable. We want to know what's going on. And I just want to show you how to predict money. And I want to show you, I mean, you can do this math on your blog currently, on what's happening to your, what's happening to the content that you have out there. So we have traffic times conversion rate times order value equals money. And well, let's break it down a little bit. So around 5% of the traffic will make your leads. Around 5% of your leads will make transactions, and transactions time order size equals profit. So imagine that. Let's go here. You have 1,000 visits times 5%. You have 50 leads. Times 5%, you have 2.5 transactions. Times $100, you have 250 transactions. You have $250 in profit. So for example, if you want to have 1,000, you can increase this one by 4 times. So you have 4,000 visits. So you can increase a conversion rate. You could increase the conversion for your leads. Yeah, or you could increase the size of your transactions. So all those little tiny changes will lead you to increasing your profit. And it's really good and powerful to measure those things. And so we look at the money formula, and I want to encourage you to look right now at the traffic sources, because traffic, as I mentioned, is a very general term used on the internet, but I just want you to be a little bit more specific, because if you are, you will be able to be an expert in that specific category. And I have followed, I have modeled, and I have studied lots of people who made big money online, and I have to tell you, they normally are quite good at in 1 or 2 strategies that are overlapping. They wouldn't do 5, 7, or 10 strategies and they would be extremely successful. Normally you would have people like Rob Ford, who is an SEO ninja. You'd have people like Darren Little, who specializes very, very strongly in utilizing Facebook connections, and some other people. So let's make some distinctions here. When we look at traffic, we have 2 options here. We have free and paid. But don't be fooled by the word free, because nothing is really free. So free here refers, you will have to still put something, you will have to put your resource. And in that case, it's not money, but it's time. So if we look at free strategies, so basically here we would have social media. So we would have to spend time on the social media in order to get to a point where we exchange our time for connections with, let's say, Facebook, and we exchange them for money. So here in social media, you would have like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google+, and Pinterest. Those are the 5 big boys. But I would personally, I mean, I what works very well for me is right now Facebook, and there will be a very specific training on Facebook that will teach you that. I started using a little bit LinkedIn, but that's not my area of expertise yet. I mean, Facebook for me by far brings the biggest, money right now. Like 80% of my money comes from Facebook. And I mean, by the way, we have just recently, a couple of days ago, Facebook officially has passed the mark of 1 billion people. So there is definitely unlimited number of people that you can talk to. A second option is SEO. So if you have any content out there, if it's a video, if it's a post, blog post, or if it's anything else that you created, do some SEO, the search engine optimizing, and you will have some traffic coming your way. The game has changed, and I would encourage you to study that, and implement those things because they are very, very important. And we would have also, we could have two different types of people. In the first category, we would have people saying, hey, I'm brand new, sorry I don't have any money, I burned myself in the previous business, I'm just about to start, and sorry I don't have any money to put into that business. So I would encourage go and master and manage your time and exchange this time for money. And we would have second category. I've got like brilliant guy from UK who is extremely busy, but he said, hey, I'm happy to go with the paid advertising because I need results fast. Can you show me the way to go fast? And we would have basically here either PPC, the pay-per-click, so it could be like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Google, or we could have solo ads. I mean, personally, I prefer solo ads because that's what works for us very, very well. That's what we tested recently. And I've got also a training on that, and I'll be recording a little bit more of what to do and what to avoid, because there is also, as an art to that. So why I'm showing you that? Because basically you would know if you're gonna go top or the bottom, if you're gonna go free or paid. And if you go paid, select one category. If you go free, I would like to encourage you to select one category and really, really master it. Be very, very good. You might add some secondary category here and just also develop it on the side, but become like really good at one of those things and start making money that way. So here the whole thing is that if you make enough money from the free strategies, I would encourage you, that's what David Wood encourages as well, to take like 20-30% of your money and put into paid advertising, because money will make you money, and that will eventually lead to a lifestyle, because you don't need to put later that amount of time, because money is working to bring you more money. That's what the big guys are doing. They figure out the game, they understand the numbers, and they scale it up, and that's where the big profit is coming to. So as a finish, I've got a couple of assignments here. I mean, first of all, decide the level that you would like to play at. Would you like to belong to that category that 81% of people belong? They don't make a single. They don't make $100 from blogging. Maybe you would like to belong to the second category where 9% of people belong. 8% people. That's the third category, or 2% of people. Decide and commit to that. Commit to the mastery. Take it seriously, and that will help you go quickly to that level, that will allow you to be focused, that will allow you to be on purpose, that will allow you to use your time, use your resources in order to get there faster. Second one, select a category, is a strategy, and decide to master it. As I mentioned, we're talking about the traffic strategies here, and master it every single day. And the third one is create an Aweber account and set up your first list. So you'll have a video here as well how to do it. It's an incredible system, and that will be your outsourcing. That's where you will outsource lots of your work, and you will be able to focus on the right activities. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave some comments, and I will see you at the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.